Так, ну чё, поехали побегаем, порасследуем, продолжаем. Так, мы приехали. А, да, мы же по делу приехали. Карточку. Ну ладно, поехали. Ну, заходим. Там ящики. Давайте посмотрим, что по ящику. Нам сюда.
What now?
We should ruffle Merlin before we toss this place, Cole. It's only polite.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmaker's detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you.
I pay my kick to the Watts, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
Мы пока смотрим. Музыка началась. Ладно, будем смотреть. Что тут? О, сюда нельзя. Одни карты есть.
Probably nothing.
Фотографию нельзя нижнюю. Если это ерунда, то она нам...
Cohen took over the wire service from Siegel, right?
I got work to do here, mister.
Л. Привет, Шума. Я не знаю, что с Ютубом. Я понял, что с тем... Да, сейчас появилась картинка. Должна была. Да я уже перезапускаю вот его именно, что на сервере Ютуба что-то не хочет подключаться. На бэкап сервер сейчас подключился. Все вроде должно быть.
You don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
Так, подожди. Что-то сделал, а чатик открыть забыл.
Adi has Jose Ramez in his pocket. Ramez must have forgotten his lucky numbers.
Нафиг ты на место ее ложишь?
Would you like to calculate the odds on you going to prison for a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I paid my
Нет, кузин
contribution.
не
I'm not
сегодня.
getting hustled by you.
Кузин завтра будет. Просто у меня сейчас... Я его удалил. Я, кстати, Шума,
We're only
кузин
interested
через
in
что
morphine.
стоит?
Army surplus morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a
Через
sporty
Steam ты
element.
его запускаешь или так?
Okay, Merlin, behave like a moron. The
Team,
two dead guys. I'm telling the DA that you sold them the hop. Are you hearing this?
Loud and clear, motherfucker. I have chips.
Я его через
I'm not
этот
throwing my cards
запускаю.
in this easy.
Это обычный загрузчик. С официального сайта который. Вообще-то он, по-моему, через... Не помню, что.
Ramez seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
Ну да, через улитку.
Were you in on the San Pedro robbery? The morphine that vanished from the wharves?
You're barking up the wrong tree. I'm a middleman, and my ass is covered.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin. But we're taking
Ни
you
одного
in. Maybe
правильного.
some time in a cell will help you remember something
Пять.
worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never put a charge on me.
Да, Гейджин.
Take this bum in. Take the long way around. And don't be gentle with him. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Мы что, на такси сюда приехали? Я еще, короче, какую-нибудь, кроме кузина. Хочу я на твой такси. Это тачка. Видел я на такси. Еще не видел. И опять музыка. И я тебя собью. Ну куда ты встаешь? Бедный напарник. Ладно. Ищем ментовскую машину, а то тут музыка играет.
For Christ's sake! Ah, Jesus, my paint job! Son of a bitch!
Так, где тут ментовская хоть одна?
Not now!
Так, это же заправка. Значит, тут где-то должна быть. Вот она. Смотрим, что за машинка тут. О. Да, опять эта музыка. Короче, ищем ментовскую машину. Где это?
Got to be kidding me!
И садись. Сел,
Mickey Cohen runs the dope rackets?
Mickey does
поехался.
what he's told. Benny
Всё.
Siegel will take a cut of any action that's going.
Вот и ментовская.
Step out of the vehicle. I've got an urgent call.
Я вот думаю, может трое скачать? Попробовать. Но оно на английском. Менюшка. Это неудобно.
I thought Jack Dragna was...
Dragna's an old-time greaser. He keeps his head down and pays his dues. Word is he's gonna clip Bugsy.
Whose word?
What does it matter? One lowlife killing another lowlife makes our job easier.
Да-да. Да куда
Look where
ты?
you're going!
Так, ехать недалеко, вызовов нет. Да? Главное, музыки нету, и все нормально. Да куда ж ты едешь? Ну, а вызов какой-нибудь? Нету? Ладно. О, тут автобус есть. Автобус угнать.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it.
О, нам нашу машинку вернули.
11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
Roger, 11K.
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
What does this lunatic think he's doing? Here comes the cavalry.
We're not playing around here. Take this clown off the road. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
He's going left onto Hollywood. Get alongside him and take him out.
That's it, Cole. You did it. His truck's history.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Хоть этого застрелили сзади, который кидался. Лампы там уже нету. Чё картинку с лампами? Мы ее разрушили.
Jose Ramez, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico.
Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
Ох, ё. Это мне все надо смотреть. Ты чё? Ну вот газета. Давайте флешбеки. Поехали смотреть. Флешбэк. Чуть не сбил. Что тут за флешбэк?
Couldn't you think anywhere else to meet, kid?
We like to choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean? Huh?
It's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to fight.
We gonna fight, kid? The two of you versus my boys here? I love the fight game. I went a few rounds myself. You and your friend, he looks tough, but I don't like your chances. Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen. We have you an enfilade.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of steak?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you. If those were my orders, you would all be dead now.
Are you kidding me? This is a $200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint of my new Lincoln.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on. You're getting hasty. There's a lot of dough on offer here.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey. Are you aware of the risk, huh?
I'm giving it to you straight, Mr. Cohen. There will be no more morphine. We made a mistake and would like to back out gracefully. If you come after us, we will be forced to come after you.
You've been polite up till now, so don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Is that guy your idea of muscle, kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand to hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar knife. His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About your size.
То есть прекратили. Так, все, газету нашли. Все, газету. Дело отношений.
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Кого мы ищем? Не знаю кого. Ну, можно пить. Так, ладно, давайте с этим.
Melinati is buying a lot of furniture.
Не знаю, кого мы тут.
Why is Ramez buying so much ice?
Я уже видел. Вот это нельзя посмотреть. Музыка стихла, что все, улик нету, должны быть.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole? There must be a way through the back.
Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die. What a pile of junk. My mother would be in heaven. I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. 20 years out of fashion. Smells of old people in here.
Ну и чё? Да мне. Весь мебельный обходить. Тоже лучше.
This is useless. I can't see a damn thing. You need to get up onto the floor above.
Да. Музыка заиграла, знаешь, что здесь?
Get down here. There's a cold room in the back.
Я спущусь, я что сделал? Однако. Поехали спускаться.
I think we know where the water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
Ну и чё тут? Холодильная камера, ну.
There's something frozen inside.
Ладно, ну ты что-то заморожено.
Well, I'll be damned.
Ох, ни хрена себе тут наркотиков. Все, прочитал.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
Наш.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up.
There's something in the ice.
He's making a run for it. Let him have it. Catch this, you asshole!
Ну, он первый начал стрелять. Мы только один выстрел сделали. Или надо было его живым взять?
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and tech services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear.
Находится на белом виде. О, нашу машинку подогнали.
Is Audi serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Да.
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue.
Да.
Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Ну что, вызовов не будет, что ли? Может, что пропустил из-за вызовов? Пропустил. А где мы? По прямой. Кто ж останавливается посреди поворота? Белый медведь. Polar bear. Полярный медведь.
Years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here.
Сколько уборщиков и свинос.
LAPD, hands in the air. You're done, my friend.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight with that suit of yours.
Massacred, cocksuckers.
Reinforcements are on the way. Seize
Clear me some space here.
Kill these assholes already?
I got you now, motherfucker.
О! Он мне прям в спину выстрелил. Я его не заметил. Он на карте не отмечался.
I'm wide open here. Move, I've got you.
Throw out the guns.
Let's see if I can't put one. Let's try.
Give me some goddamn cover.
Stay down.
Эту пушку я возьму. Я взял этот, Томпсон.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope? Cut a deal? Ship me off to the queue? Soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel. Let's have a look around, now that we finally got some peace and quiet. I think I've had enough ice for one day, until the scotch I pour myself as soon as we get out of here. This stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Well, well, who would have thought that Roy Earl's handpicked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
Это как-то быстрое дело раскрыл. Даже толком не допрашивал. Так, дело раскрыто, давай. $15 000, ни хрена себе, пешеходом 300, город. Халатно. Ну как еще мы можем расследовать? Только халатно. Косяковое безумие. Опять наркотики. Смотрим, что тут у нас.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has
can...
he said how much it's gonna cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Get moving, Phelps. Roy's informant is the skittish type.
Прикольно тут, смотрите. Да, мы валим отсюда.
Now $50? Do they think I'm made of money? No, you just look like you're made of money. Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Не знаю, где этот менял, но мне надо
I don't
его
have the
сменить.
same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
Coroner says it's going to be at least a week to get an ID.
Так, куда мы едем?
I gave his wife a cat. I said, don't stare and love her.
So you're the first in this family born
А
without.
где мы вообще находимся? А, мы вот тут, в этом. Голливудская. Мне оно не нравится.
Get this. Middle of the afternoon, this
Oh,
crazy
батут.
woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in.
Что он
The fire
делает?
brigade.
Не просто тут стоит. Ладно, поехали. Хотя можем и без тебя поехать. Все, оставайся здесь. Да куда ж ты? Смотреть надо. Так, а нету нигде происшествий. Опыта заработать. О, тут есть костюмы.
Very fashionable now. She's got that new look. Dave's got those old cars. Mary, what are you doing? I'm reading this letter from your doctor. Oh, glad.
А, доехал. Ничего, сейчас починят.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
Would you recommend the specialness?
И чё тут?
He's only a writer.
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Brass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las
Mm-hmm.
Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz.
Juan Garcia Cruz.
Be careful. He likes guns. How do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character.
Ну
50
пошли.
pounds of dope. Crazy.
50 фунтов. Нам надо траву. Где машина? А ты дробаш не возишь в багажник? Пистолетом как-то неудобно.
You believe his story?
Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Ну. Да куда ж ты?
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
Зеркала не смотрят. Подставляют свою машину под удар. Нам что, не сюда?
There goes a week's wages.
А, вот сюда вот.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Давайте, убейте этого наркомана. Черт. Я не терминатор. В этот раз получилось быть терминатором. Давай, давай, давай.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Да ну нахрен. Может, костюм на снайпера поменять? А.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in. Throw out the guns.
Take cover, you lunatic.
Ах, зараза. Нет, не пропускать. Тем костюмом я как терминатор был. С этим...
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Да ё-моё. Так, одного убили так. Ну, сейчас попробуем еще раз так убить. Лазить внутрь.
Call for help. I'll try to find a way in.
Ну, они стреляли, я их убил. Я мог просто обойти, зайти вовнутрь.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
You guys don't half leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. You opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
Ну и что мне с ним делать? Я его застрелил, я знаю, он продавец наркотиков. Что? Мне их надо было задержать. Татуировок нет. Кольца.
Silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Juan Carlos Garcia. Возраст 37 лет.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Ладно. Так, раз. 4. Кто им ставил?
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Да, я пройдусь.
I've seen it all.
Она не имеет дела ничего. Ты уверишь. Томатный.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Что мне с ним вообще сделать? Может так? Ладно. В этой комнате все, да? Мы и обследуем Ванну. Все надо закрыть. О, и патроны еще. Тут газета есть. Газету нельзя открыть.
Incidental.
Под... Ну это я уже видел, уходи отсюда. Да видел я уже суп. Сервисы. Туалет.
Not much help.
Так вот еще один пистолет.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Не пригодится, так не пригодится. 5 томатных.
Catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Опять томатный суп. Да видел я, что это томатный суп.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Да видел я уже. Что-то я тут пропускаю, что не знаю.
Never the same, are they?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Да ничем ты
I
не
need an
можешь
address
помочь.
on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address listed. 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thank you.
Ну что, татуировок нету никаких. Какие-то улики я пропустил. Да не, положи обратно. Ладно, его обыскали, уже все посмотрели. Что за улики? Ладно, плохо.
Detectives, you'll want to come meet Mr. Fickman, the neighbor. Sounds like he's got something for you.
Да.
I'm at a loss.
We could see what the neighbors have to say about Cruz.
Not now, Phelps.
Что ты сказал, с кем?
People are inquisitive. Don't sweat it. We'll keep him back.
Detectives Phelps and Durrell. We were told you...
Always knew they were up to no good. Son of a bitch spent more time in the chicken coop than in his house.
Thank you, sir. That's very helpful. And next time you witness suspect behavior through the crack in your curtains, please call us before something like this happens.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Пошли в курятник, сказали. В курятнике, короче. Не заходят сюда. А, курятник там. Просто.
I doubt it. Doesn't tell me anything.
А я тоже ни о чем.
Not sure this means much. This isn't what we're looking for. Now we're getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
Тоже гайки. Ладно, пошли вовнутрь. Ух, ё. Так, начнем со стола.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. Dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
В этом тоже наркотики. В этом суп. Тоже наркотики. Шишки. Шишки, шишки, шишки. Поехали. Хочу.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Ой, иди, ты ж эксперт. Поехали на завод. Ну как тогда. Да ладно. Тут не было.
Crothers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Да
The
куда
Confidential
ты?
magazine is right. Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Ездим. Что-то сегодня не как вчера. Не очень. Пока интересно.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
Да. Кто-то тут переусердствовал. Ну, мы тоже бы переусердствуем. Смотри, какие тачки. Я в таких еще не ездил. Такой уже есть. Не в такой, да, я ездил. Парковался. Какая же. Какая же. Ой, Бьюик. И Бьюики ездят. Ладно, пошли в завод. Где наши тачки? Где-то припарковались. Тут нам Бьюик не сунули.
Hey, Cole, not in public, huh?
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
Пошли за ней.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on? We're a family company using family recipes. We don't know anything about dope rings. I need you to stop this from ruining the company's reputation.
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees? Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
А виляет как. Ну, поехали.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
Нет. Короче. А тут улики нельзя открыть, да?
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Да, я сомневаюсь.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore.
Ну, это
Most of my
естественно.
factory staff are wetbacks. The
Большинство
local blacks of
сотрудников
Chicanos all want
иммигранты.
jobs in the aircraft
Конечно.
factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
Занятия. Они
Ever heard
вроде.
of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
Я сам вам все покажу. Ну, пошли.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Да.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
We're a proud company, detective. If something's going on, I want it stopped.
Да, какой-то завод у них. А чё вы там ящики, а?
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me.
Висни банку попробуем.
This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Какой же он был у этого?
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
You get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving.
Эрнеста фамилии не знает, да?
It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here it gets sent
По
all over the
своей
country.
стране. Мгм.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
Juan Garcia Cruz is dead, lunkhead. His brother works here nights. What can you tell us, Sergio?
I'm just a dispatcher. One was crazy. Puto loved guns.
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It's
Да.
imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
Прикольно.
I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Где наша машина? Так, ладно. Дел мышь.
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
Да вот этот мы тут были.
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
Ладно.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
Ладно, маленький перекур, сейчас приду.
The great.
Так, ну чё, поехали. Я вернулся. Микрофон был.
Runs the operation? Could be anybody.
Да подожди ты базарить. Нету никакого бегущего человека. Ну и ладно.
You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You asked Roas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
You're paying for every last scratch.
Какая музыка нахрен? Опять же мучиться с этой музыкой. Микрофон включен. А до этого был выключен, да? Моя зубочистка.
Tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Ладно.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
PD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Мне опять за ним бежать. А чё ты убегал?
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over. I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets. I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification?
Мало денег.
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Start talking, Erto. I want the names of everyone involved.
What difference does it make what I tell you? I'm still going to jail, no?
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
I think you're the connection on the Mexican side. I think you're more than you like to make out.
So now I'm the big man in this? I have big dreams. I want to make enough to bring my family over. Don't stand in my way, policeman.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
I don't give a fuck about your Mex buddies or their leader, Ernesto. Tell me about the white man with the silver dollars.
You're plumb loco, Jefito, if you think I'm going to talk about him. That man is cursed. I want nothing to do with him.
You're going to jail, Erto.
Ни одного
Our jail's maybe
правильно.
nicer than what you could expect in Mexico, but I can tie you up in red tape for years. You've got this one chance to cooperate, Erto. Give me your delivery boys, or you'll do every year that we were saving for them.
All right. There's a shipment coming in tonight to the soup factory. Parnell's Soup Factory, 1 a.m. Ernesto will be there.
We should get some backup and stake out the cannery tonight.
О, сейчас расследуем еще одно дело. Правда, опять халатно.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
Вот они.
Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
Phelps!
All right, move. Move! Let's go!
Everyone into position.
Got your back. LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Фух. Терминатор неплохой получается.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Ну, пошли, взглянем, что вы там нашли. Ёлки, вот эта темнота мне... Ну, я ж его застрелил.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
В отделе убийств интереснее. Да монету положи на место. Ее смотри.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on him.
Она...
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Ох, нифига себе.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Пошли. То есть я Круза застрелил, да, по ходу дела? Да.
Yet another silver dollar.
$5. Да. Ладно, давай деньги потом.
Must be $1,000 here.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Не, надо первую. НД или... А, НД первый. Поехали. Первый, по-моему, НД. Раз. Так, что ли? Нет. Подсказку хоть бы дали какую-то. Дайте подсказку какую-нибудь. Запарили. Нет. Ранг. А, понял. Значит, ты первая будешь. Да. Нет, правильно. Дай. О.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps.
О.
See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Где тут выход? А, вот ты к выходу. Пошли. Заброшенный завод по утилизацию и...
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
О, он тут недалеко.
Locked. We need another way in.
You idiot!
Ненавижу. И какая тачка? Такой катался. Пошли в нашу сядем, а то сейчас появится и опять наши не будет.
You drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
Так, нам надо забраться наверх. Я так... Пошли искать путь. Хочешь тут залазить? от патрульного до этого. Так, куда нам? Как ты думаешь?
Full house.
Cover the back door, Roy.
God damn it. You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to my shop. What can I say? I got lucky. Bullshit. You're cheating. And I'm gonna catch you at it before... Hey! Who the fuck is that?
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air. You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
How long do you think you can hold out?
От кого ты там стреляешь? Я что вижу?
Stay down.
Мне шляпу.
LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found.
Oh?
Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth! Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring.
Mm-hmm.
Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Да. Продажные менты появились. Что за игра? А там в названии написано. Дела Noire. Noire. Прикольная игрушка.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Разведрота.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant, when you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Ну что, он все правильно сделал, помог человеку, облегчил боль, колол морфий. О, подстава. Сейчас меня подставят и разжалуют.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little
Часик
boxing in the
поиграть.
Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
$50 на бой поставил. Ну все.
Let's get a ringside seat.
Стул полетел. О.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple 100 other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped.
Ты
He
не
was paid to flop. There was big money riding on him.
So are we here
поражение.
because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is
Ah.
Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Ну, это бинт, да? Такой. О, давайте газету. Поехали, флешбэк следующий. Доктором.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
Как психолог говорит.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me.
Ну да, награда.
We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands, and you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
Ну, час назад запустил.
You're a magician, Doctor.
Не, даже не час. 2 часа почти.
Junk.
Хлам. Ну тут все, где телефон?
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey, seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Весело как хуй знает.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Это тот, который наркотиками торговал. Точно.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Но это дело только началось.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks. You know the place?
Flophouse. Quarter a night,
Да.
no questions asked.
Дело вот только началось. Посчитай. Это дело. А до этого еще 2 было. Из понтовых. Интересных.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Да, заносит тебя, конечно.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Забыл. Мне ж тут надо выезд сделать один. А! Ну, поехали расследовать.
You're a couple of shingles short.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Давайте посмотрим.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Am I missing something here?
Не он. Нельзя улики открыть. Можно улики. У каждого щелкает.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Винстон Черчиллем. А какой номер? Черт. Забыл посмотреть номер. А, 207 вот.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Door's unlocked.
Western
Looks like he's had a
Union.
broad up here.
Western Union.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch, no chance.
Да? Да, я уже понял, что...
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Только что-то с этим. С какой стороны? Поворачиваешь.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Это ему надо домой. Ладно, он дом хотел. Нет? Да вот.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Пахать и пахать. Ну
Who's
да.
Candy? Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
О,
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
11755. Неплохо он заработал.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
It's this angle if he has a real love interest.
He wants a
Да, я тоже
five-star
курить
goddamn
захотел.
wedding.
О, а ты кто такой?
One of these days.
Тоже на детектива похож. Так вообще-то не стоят люди.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
That's a cop from the newspaper. Am I missing something here?
Этот уже в машину сел. А, почему он бессмертный? Я его сбивал уже раз 5.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think...
Слышите? А где это дело? А, вот уже. Идем, преступление раскроем одно.
He worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only...
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
А, дело сейчас расследуем. Заработаем еще опыта. Постреляем. Придется бегать. О, что я не туда поехал, что ли? Походу дела, да. Так вот быстрее будет. А ехать нам долговато, да? Короче, сейчас по прямой. Потом вниз. Ну, уступайте дорогу, не видите? Менты едут. Ну и куда ты сворачиваешь? У вас зеркала есть, видно, ж, куда я еду. О, правильно, уступайте дорогу. Все-таки копы едут. ЛАПД. Интересно, еще повышение будет или нет? Да я с этим не хочу ехать. С ним одни проблемы. Он всех преступников знает. Трамвай-то не срулит. Вали. Нет, он стоит. Ну куда ты едешь? Уже машина разбита. Кстати, пока, когда я его сбивал, ему заплатили 300 баксов в конце дела. Ничего, нам новенькую машину дадут.
11K?
You gotta help me, officer, please.
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
Please, you sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car!
Shit, come on, let's get after him. Wake up, Cole.
Да. Черт. Не, ну это вообще нечестно. Ай, оставайся здесь. Машину. Да, нужен он был. И он тоже сирену включил. Да я знаю, что он по автомобилю стреляет. Я и без него справлюсь. Как он стреляет. О, я на пожарке еще не катался. Да уйди ты. Вот и без него справились. Он еще бы его отпустил. Все. И машинка, ну 15 опыта, так мало. Нечего, из-за тебя вот. Начальника этого отдела надо сбить.
Are you kidding me? That's your own fault.
Что, еще живой?
Move, you idiot!
Да сколько можно тебя давить? Ладно, садись. Живой. И так, я тут, а нам наверх дел больше нету. Ему еще в конце дела за это заплатят, что его позбивал. Да вырубите в эту трубу. Радио. Но он же тоже человек. Вот я... Сиренами и мигалками. Нету тут мигалок. Вот я просто... там какое-то дело... Чисто его позбивал, больше никого не трогал. $300 за счет вреда людям. Вот, ну, в конце всегда транспорту, городу и людям. Вот ему $300, считай, досталось. Да где ты есть? Чё я так далеко опять от этого уезжаю? Это дело. Сирена едем, сиреной, как и в России. Сворачивай. Эти... Давайте, прижимайтесь к обочине. Сирена и сами втихаря. Сейчас будем стреляться.
Hey, move along. This is private property.
Sir, we're with the LAPD. We had a report of a burglary in progress at this address.
Oh. No burglary. These guys all work nights here. Maintenance crew.
Maintaining what, exactly?
No voy a terminar en la cárcel por este idiota.
Show me your hands!
Ух, елки, сколько их. Гранаты нету.
waiting for?
Угу. Я ни хрена не вижу. Высунься.
Stay in cover!
Так кто меня стрелял? Я так и не понял. Ладно. Еще раз.
Any Central Unit, citizen reports at 459. They're now 539 South Los Angeles Street. Unit A, booth 3, identify.
11K, go ahead.
Да, мы и так полиция. Запарил. Никуда. Ну, одного сбил. Хотя я до этого еще сбивал.
Hey, move along. This is private property.
Sir, we're with the LAPD. We had a report of a burglary in progress at this address.
Oh. No burglary. These guys all work nights here. Maintenance crew.
Maintaining what, exactly?
No voy a terminar en la cárcel por este idiota.
Show me your hands!
Throw out the guns.
Другое дело, а то пистолетик.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Hey, Paul, let's get moving.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Find some cover!
We got things to do.
Где тут лестница?
Stay down. You're clear, go!
А, это свой. А что, я своего не могу стрелять, да? Я так хотел его застрелить. Тайно.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting and the suspects are down. It's now code 4, but I'll need an ambulance to 539 South Los Angeles Street, Valor Tobacco Company. Also notify Detective Headquarters that I'll need the coroner.
11K, I'll notify the ambulance, Detective Headquarters, and the coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting. Suspect is down at 539 South Los Angeles Street at Valor Tobacco, code 4.
Вот. Не успел. Ладно, все, поехали по делу. Да опять завтра заявки эти удалять. Нарушение авторского права. Уже и ствол взял у них. Всё, один выстрел с дробаша, шальная. У меня нет напарника. Нет, у него нельзя стрелять. Реально. Не продумано. Так, музыка началась. Мне нельзя ее слушать.
Hey, Central Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
Ну, по дороге заскочим. Нам по пути, да? Вау. Нам точно по пути? О, нам как раз по пути. Да-да, нам по пути, поехали. Валю дороги. Ну вот куда ты едешь, грузовик? Слышишь, что ли? Опять эта музыка. Он молчит. Ты понял, что я его хочу подставить? Поэтому и молчит. Когда мне еще дадут машинки? Люди, вы вообще уступаете дорогу и нет? Это чё? Тротуар? Подумаешь. Ну, сворачивай, быстрее. Да, знаю. Мы почти доехали до дела. Сворачивай. Хочешь? Скучно так ехать сильно долго. чуть не врезались. Вернет, нет? Медленно стойно. Дело в... Да запарили, вы музыку выключите, а сирену выключу. О, мы почти доехали. Почти доехали. Ну куда ты поворачиваешь?
Police Central Unit, citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Ah, fuck.
Ни хрена себе. Таким фотоаппаратом.
Go on, Phelps, get after that creeper.
Хорошо, что машину не помял. Ну стреляй.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Ну, еще раз задел человека. Ты стрелять будешь по нему или нет? Или мне... Ау. Дерево не вовремя. Куда он дел? А, вот он. Ну, че я без сирены? Ни хрена себе он шустрый. Уйди с дороги. А ты не слышишь, что ли? Да что такое было? Вылазь. Ты чё? Специально, что ли? Да чё было? Она специально в меня повернула.
Police Central Unit, citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife!
Да.
That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
Специально.
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert
Сирену,
took a
что ли, не
picture of my...
слышала?
up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Ah, fuck.
Ночное время, там вспышка, все сожжет.
Go on, Phelps, get after that creeper.
Ну стреляй в него. Видишь, он уже не хочет стрелять в него. Но зато мы знаем, как ты будешь ехать. Вау.
Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
Ты стрелять в него будешь? Нет.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Ни хрена себе, что у него за тачка такая, что моя не может пить ее. Да ё-моё. Всё. Она. Она, наша тачка не едет.
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Вот тварь. Где этот придурок? Ты нашу тачку ушатал. Вылазь из машины.
Show me your hands.
Тварь.
You're under arrest for public indecency. Oh, Christ.
И та еще специально сруливает. Слышит же сирену. Нет, надо... Аж бесит. Давайте нам новую машину подгонять. Поехали, дело раз. Это с таким фотоаппаратом. Да, будет.
Yes, fresh pancakes made with Mullingar flour. Mullingar makes it so easy. Just add milk, oats, tender, delicious pancakes are ready for a few minutes on the griddle. In fact, Mullingar flour can be used for breakfast, lunch, and supper. For meals that are satisfying, good eating, and make your mouth
Подумаешь, красный сидят. Ну. Дать пока выкоп. Куда? Зеленый горел. С той стороны поехал. О, этот на красный поехал. Могу, что надо было его взять. Воу-воу-воу-воу.
I hope you got some money saved up.
Да, поехали так. Лесная машинка. Куда он нас завел? Ай, надо включить эту. Какая-то песня опять. Интересно, а эти платят разработчики, вставляя эту игру, ой, музыку в игру?
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Nice thing about eBay. What's that cop talk about other people? Seems like
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type. Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks. This Candy broad must be as Swedish as sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Вона так у Бьюики Акад. Не Бьюик.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there,
You know
Phelps.
where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
I told you I haven't seen him.
Like hitting women.
Да ты чё?
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Ну бей его тогда. И захват не можешь провести. Хватит.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Сознание оно дышит. А лежит как труп. И он с руки. Колец, ничего. Ох ты. Мартин, Хэри, Роберт.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers? Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Да. Красивый. Он беспонтовый. Ой, я уже смотрел ее. Все, больше смотреть нечего. Раз, два, три. Так, все, нет.
She's leaving town.
Ну, уезжала она из города. Ну и чё? Аркон. О. Автобус.
Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
А я хотел ее осмотреть еще.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Лучше бы сами музыку сочиняли и вставляли. Тогда бы игры стоили дешевле.
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Место на 27
We're
лет.
trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Да.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Я сомневаюсь, что он домой едет.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
We'll get out of your way, Candy.
Один только
We know you're a
правильный.
busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Сейчас будет хана.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Да мне тоже кажется, надо за ней проследить. Свет есть, все есть. О, крышу подняли.
Tail is broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
То есть она не в такси сядет. Да, жарко, а ты в костюме. Не успел. Поехали.
Tail is broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Может, ее сразу пристрелить, она все равно ничего не знает. Идь за ней. Может, и... Нельзя на ней за машину.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Я-то ее вижу, я не упускаю след. Она ходит. Обошла кругом. Ходит в неположенном месте. Что, мне тоже переходить в неположенном месте? Да ну, это же бесит. О, с этой позиции.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Все недалеко. Как она ходит, она недалеко.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Палит он меня. Она кругами ходит.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Что подозрительно. Вот мужик. Да, тут она меня запалит, если повернет. О. А как он узнал, где я?
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
When's America gonna understand? It's about giving, not getting.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
А. Это
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Поехали туда, раз ты говоришь. Где наш он?
Seems like a decent guy.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bumco Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Да.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Там что, кто-то стрелял, что ли? Едем в аптеку. Музыка напрягает. Как за ней следил. Ну, поехали.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
То есть... А где телефон?
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please.
Да.
This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Sent 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray.
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Значит, она поехала к этому. Где наша тачка? Ой, нам как раз зеленый.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Вечно. Да нам сообщат, где она. О, мы дошли. Такси.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
А, мне надо, чтобы она меня не спалила. Не спалит. Только ты не свар. Зеленый свет, чё он не едет? Едь. Зелёный. А, уже красный. Вот.
Hammond is full of himself. Being this sure he was gonna win.
Давай. А чё, на красный тут можно поворачивать? Да ё-моё. Вы чё, специально?
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Куда он? Куда он? Что, специально сейчас это сделал, мужик? Я её чуть не упустил из-за тебя. Перестройся, перестройся правее. А что ты остановился пассивно? А.
Over. She's heading inside.
Rockstar.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Что мне надо сделать?
Hands off the merchandise.
That's that cop.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Не прочитал, что надо было сделать. На чатик специально. Они все специально делают, смотрю. Так, специально машину мне подставляют.
Broad has socks in it, Brazil.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a full roof.
Где она?
Hey, There's such a thing as soap, you know? Am I missing something here?
This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
Так где было? Что было? Я так не пойму.
About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and dumped the body. It was after the cop had put him away.
Я не понял.
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
А, она вышла.
Hell? I'm out of here.
То есть она вышла, ее убили? Ты чё? Я не проследил, куда она делась.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
The heck?
Все.
Hey, there's such a thing.
О. Я вообще далеко убежал. Я запутался. Куда мне сейчас? Ее убили, я так понял.
That's the latest thing.
Куда она делась? Она в туалет зашла, ее убили. Я столько бегал, она все держала.
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the
По-моему,
money,
это
right?
этот ее убил из-за этих денег,
A
да?
tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
По-моему, не он, не англичанин виноват. Так, давайте еще минут 20. Давайте.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Что, отпечатки не снимали раньше? Разве это, по-моему, он спрашивал, Альберт стрелял или нет?
The Egyptian Theater.
Я думаю, за 20 минут мы не успеем.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on. What do you think?
Hammond must be hiding out the theater. Let's get there and square things up.
Поехали. Где наша машина? Поехали на автобусе. Нельзя в автобусе. Жалко. А грузовики не дали поездить. В автобусе не дали поездить. Поехали. О, уже темнеет. Темнело. Так быстро.
I think his name is Phelps.
You brought in the case for that poor lady killed near City Hall.
А крышу кто спустил? Ой, и без тебя поеду. Ну тебя в баню, я тебе доверяю. У тебя личные мотивы. Ты тоже деньги проиграл. Хочешь найти его.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all
bitch.
clear.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
То есть этот тоже ранен, да? Так полагаю. Она в него попала.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me. She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living. She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of
А, понял. Это вот этот вот и подставляет всех.
But I had that.
Боец.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Стреляла она, ее застрелили, а ее зарезали.
We've heard enough, Arturo. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arturo.
Я застрелил. Это еще есть?
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond too when I find him.
Throw out the guns.
Воу, кто откуда? Не вижу. А, вот.
I'm wide open here. Stay down. Give me some goddamn cover. Where are you?
You whiny cocksucker.
You're covered, pal.
Нельзя своих убивать, жалко. Что? А чё он просто так вышел?
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you!
О,
Getting
правильно
was
сделал.
quick as getting away with my money, Phelps.
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who
Да.
murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me.
Угу.
Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
Опять понизили патрулирование улиц. Ну, сейчас какое-нибудь дело впишут. Ладно, надо заканчивать. Вот, пешеходом. 250. Ну и там 200, ну где-то 150. За то, что я его сбивал. Кэнди в морге. А что, ее можно было спасти? Хотя навряд ли. А ладно, как обычно.
$187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
А, опять. Черт, да забывай. Куда тут идти?
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Где тут выход?
Like it or not, we're a
Опять
dysfunctional couple
запутался.
now. People judge me with you on
Exit.
my arm same way they would a
Exit.
fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Экс.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
А это чья машина? А не ментовская. Тут же есть какая-то кнопочка поднимать крышу. Сядь. О, это костюмы. Так. Да не хочу у нас тут. Так быстрее будет. О, Z можно карту уменьшать. Я ж в настройках. Ладно, давайте. Пешком общие. Тренинг.
Take the next left.
You seem distracted.
We recovered the...
Слышите, на такой я еще не катался.
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
Да, мы поедем на этом.
But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The Deal's being done right now will change
Прикольно.
the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does were cremated. Their percentages. The odds.
Ладно, надо заканчивать. Сейчас. Где мы находимся? Поехали, до дела доедем, будем заканчивать.
For and against lightning striking.
Straight on.
А у кого спросить дорогу?
Go straight.
Езжай прямо, едем прямо.
It's the next right.
Интересно, тут у пожарных есть вызов?
You're doing this on purpose.
Это я знаю, я ж нажимаю, вот, нажимаю, он и говорит. Вот,
Stay
смотри.
straight on this road.
Пока прямо.
Keep straight. Next right.
На перекрестке направо.
Turn left when you can. Goddamn maniac!
А кто не маньяк? На пожарки приехали, прикольно. Ладно, сейчас сохранение буду где-то заканчивать. Это уже время. 2 часа. Еще дел по горлу.
Apartment 6. In the back. Thanks. Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead. Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Это руки. Хоть прикрыли ее немного.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Естественно, вы...
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Черный сапфир.
Eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surrettes. It would make my theory.
The morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought cigarettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
This is her in these photos? She's something else.
А что, ее нельзя вот смотреть? И голова.
Girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just
Nope.
drifted off.
Оп,
I don't know. Julie, she always
ты мне напоминаешь.
had so much fire. So much drive.
Ладно, давай найдем что-нибудь.
Not being very clear.
There.
Тоже заканчивать. Давай тут фоткать.
Quality English smoking jacket.
М,
I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Ну ты ж только что приближал.
Looks like barbiturates.
Похоже. На любую другую таблетку.
Barbiturates. What else is
Наторно.
rattling around in this thing? We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Да, поговорим. Таблетки уже видел. Что тут еще? Прав видел. Увидел. Так, тут все. Гостиница. Ну, по порядку.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Пусто.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Может быть, связано с... О. Икс Джулия.
It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
А тут что на? А тут ничего. Пусто. Ладно, пошли дальше.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Выкину. Так.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Я сомневаюсь, что ей хорошо.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful.
Один из трех
One of the other
правильный.
detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Так, ну тут тоже обыскивать нечего, да?
No good to me.
Все готов.
Nothing significant.
Этим видно что-то.
No.
Может, таблетки? Что?
Circumstantial.
Таким убить можно. Ну, что, уже увезли? Короче, музыки нету, значит и улик нету. Поехал я на это и заканчиваю. Где тут выход? Где выход?
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway.
I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Все выше. Мы смотрим все снаружи, мы займем потом. Ну куда нам?
You want to go digging around in drains trying to support Mal's theory? You go ahead. I'm not getting my hands dirty.
Я нашел.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Да и пошли этим скажем все, что пойдем. Это так и сидит.
She was so beautiful and so young. Can you leave me alone now?
Can you get lost and let me work? This broad was built to be photographed, even if she is dead. Whew.
Ну, дали все. Короче, поехали. А вот он.
Back to work, Phelps. I don't like the way this broad bought it. I want to get the guys responsible.
Ладно, поехали. Выйдем, поедем, из сохранения будет. Где этот тип?
Advice? I say we check out the dress shop.
В баню. Советуешься? Где наша машина? Сохранение было, да?
What are you doing?
Что я делаю? Еду в
Bukowski,
клинику.
quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility.
Рэп
God we're not in my
подкатывает.
car.
Это не твоя машина, так что не говори, майка.
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been...
Are you crazy?
Да, я крейзи. Долго нам ехать?
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier,
Доехали.
Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bolt. Look where you're going.
А я виноват, что он летает. Возмущайся. Мы к доктору доехали, сейчас сохранение будет. Сейчас тут должно в уголку должно появиться сохранение. Все. Ладно. Будем заканчивать. Всем пока. Всем до завтра. Всем спасибо. Были с нами. Спасибо за лайки. Всем до завтра, точнее до сегодня. Всем пока.